Howdy fellas, I hope you're faring well. The weather's improved a little bit here. It's warmed up a bit. Some of the ice and snow's melted, but it's still pretty nasty outside. I'm going to get back down to the teens tonight before we get a warm up later in the week. We've been talking the last couple of videos about projects you could do yourself in the off season and during bad weather like we've had here lately. And I wanted to talk a little bit about muzzleloading on a budget. For those of you just getting into it, and you know you're going to stick with it and not waste your money buying all the stuff you need. You know, you want to think about money, because money this day and time is hard to come by and things are expensive. But first off would be your firearm. You can buy kits to build one for $500–600, but the wood's not going to be all that great. It's going to be a piece of hardwood like birch. It's not going to have a whole lot of figure to it. If you're real good at finishing stuff, you can probably take that and make it look like something. But my suggestion to you is go ahead and save your money and get a real good kit that's got a piece of wood. I don't get paid anything by Kibler, but I just believe in the product they sell. It's a good product and relatively easy to put together if you have any kind of mechanical and woodworking skills at all. Now sometimes you can run across somebody that's got a muzzleloader for sale, or you can find them at your local pawn shop or your local gun store, but you need to kind of know what you're looking at and make sure the bore's in good condition, it's not been left uncleaned, and the bore's got pitted and rusty where the gun won't shoot well at all. But if you check it over real good, sometimes you can find a bargain from somebody that's just wanting to get out of the hobby, or at a pawn shop or a gun store. The other thing you can do, we've talked about it a little bit, is take materials that you might have on hand, like if you've harvested a deer or two, the antler tips or the antlers. You can take them, as I showed in the other video, how to make your own powder measures. You can take some of those bigger pieces, make you a pan charger. And here's another 20 grain powder measure I made out of a nice piece of antler tip. But you can do things like that, and you can also learn to build your own knives, because believe you me, somebody that builds these for a living, a knife like that's going to cost you $150 and up, depending on what they've done, especially if they forge and cut out their own blade and that kind of stuff. You can put out a lot of money, but you can save yourself some money, and as well get into something that you'll probably wind up enjoying doing. I know I do, and I just pretty much taught myself to do it. You can also go to things like making your own patch loop. You know, we've talked about mink oil from Track of the Wolf being difficult and impossible to get now. I want to give a shout out to my buddy Eric up in New York. He sent me some mink oil. He ordered too many when he ordered some a while back, so he shared one just to thank me for doing the videos. And he also sent me some of his homemade, what he called boar butter. It's quite similar to the mink oil, but what it is beeswax and olive oil. And he also put it in a neat little tin that looks like a mink oil tin. Matter of fact, it may be with a label removed. But if you think about things a little bit and you know, use a little ingenuity, you can build stuff and save yourself a ton of money. You can, even if you're good at working with leather, buy your own leather and fashion your own shooting bags and stuff like that, and save yourself a ton of money, because those things aren't cheap when somebody makes them for you. Now sure, you can get on Amazon, eBay or somewhere and get things like this, you know, relatively cheap, but you're getting what you pay for. It's probably going to be something that's not that high quality. You don't know what the steel is going to be. Like this one, I know it's 1095 steel. I know it's good steel that will hold an edge and sharpen real well. So if you're on a budget wanting to get into the sport of black powder muzzleloader shooting, do your due diligence and search a little bit, and you probably save yourself a lot of money and have a whole lot of enjoyment knowing that you did the things yourself. thanks for watching. God bless you. Appreciate you all very, very much. And keep your powder dry and mind your top knot building.